Right, hello and welcome to another Pickups episode. I've got so much stuff to show you in this video. I've got a whole box of stuff here. It's not just the Monkey Ball stuff either, that's full of games. And I've also got this box full of games as well. And this actually marks a very special occasion for my game collection. I finally got 3,000 games. And I guess we can start the video off by showing you game number 3,000. I made sure it was something really exciting and something that I'd wanted for a long time. So here it is, Soul Blazer for the SNES. If you've never heard of this game, it was made by Quintet, which are quite possibly my favourite game developer of all time. So to finally have this game, it's one of the last ones that I actually needed for their complete set as well. So I'm so excited. Of course it's complete in box, and I made sure as well that it also came with this poster here, which actually adds a lot to the price of the game. So on that side you can see it's got a list of all the different locations and the enemies. And then on this side, you have a really cool poster of the Soul Blazer box art as well. So that is just amazing. And if that style of poster looks familiar to you, that is because the poster that's up on my wall over there is basically the same one for Illusion of Time, which is the game they made after this. It's also, of course, got the instruction manual. As you can see, full colour. Really nice artwork in there as well. And I haven't even played it yet. I'm going to save it for either playing it on stream or at least for capturing footage for my Quintet video, which is going to be coming at some point soon. I don't have all the games here with me, but when I move into the new house, I'm going to make sure that I've actually got everything, and I'm actually going to properly make a start on my long-awaited retrospective from the Quintet series. So I'm so excited for that, and I can't wait for you guys to watch it in the future as well. Now I'm going to carefully put that out the way over there. Now the next thing is another really cool thing. This is something I got off Kickstarter a while ago and it finally got shipped, it finally turned up. This is a complete guide to collecting Game Boy games. It goes through every single Game Boy game from every single region around the world, and it has in-depth look at all of the different games. You can see there all the different games from all the different regions, and even regional variants, and loads of really interesting information. So this was fascinating to read through when I picked it up. And as well as that big book, it also came with this pocket checklist as well. And in here you can see it's literally just a huge list of games from every single region. So if you're not aware, I'm trying to collect every game from the UKV range. And so through looking in here, I'm actually going to start ticking them all off and try and find out how many I've got left to get as well. So this is going to be really useful for me in the future. Now this next set of games here, this stack of games right here, was actually sent over to me by my channel sponsor, Bifrost Bridge Studios, and I am super excited about what they sent. So some of it I'm planning to do a video on, and I'll get to that in just a second. And these two games, of course, I did actually already own these two. These are Dragonborn and Dedius for the Game Boy. And what I'm going to do with these is, in a future video, I'm going to be doing a giveaway. So you can actually win both of these games. And I know they've both got very rare and very expensive over on eBay. So if you want to be in with a chance of getting two of the best homebrew games for the system, subscribe and stay tuned, because when I get round to doing the video for these homebrew games that they sent over, I'll be doing a giveaway as well, and stay tuned so you can find out how to win these games. So the games I'm going to be doing the videos for, there's one called Waimanu Grinding Blocks Adventure for the Game Boy Advance, which is a homebrew game. These are all homebrew games, by the way. The next one is one called Powder for the GBA, which comes in this cool DS style box with the game there and the instruction manual. And the final one is this one called Pinky, which is a homebrew game for the SNES, published by Pico Interactive, a company that I've talked about several times now on the channel. So really looking forward to giving these three a go. And like I said, when I do get round to doing the review, I will also be doing giveaways of these two homebrew games right here, so make sure you stick around for that. And thank you so much to Bifrost Bridge Studios for sending these over. They do sponsor my channel, and if you want to find out what they do and if you want to show them support, there's links in the description to their website and to Patreon as well. Another homebrew game that I got that I haven't had a chance to play yet. This one was quite limited on Indiegogo, so I'm really glad that I picked it up. And I'm not sure whether I'm going to do a review of it, because it does seem a little bit adult, shall we say. It's called Flashing, and I'm sure you can tell by that, like, it's kind of a risky game. And there's the cartridge. Maybe I'll do it as a Patreon exclusive video, so let me know in the comments if you would actually like me to do a video on this game, or whether you'd like to have it as a bonus for Patreon and channel members. I haven't really decided yet, but either way, I am really happy that I actually got a copy of it, because I know it would get quite hard to find in the future. Now, we're not done with Homebrew Games. I've got a whole load of Homebrew Game Boy games here, and another one for the SNES. We'll start with the SNES one. This is called The Last Super, and these were all sent over to me by an amazing website called Cat Skull Electronics. And once again, I am planning on doing a video about all of these in the future, but I've got a lot on my plate at the minute. I'm moving house. I've had loads of videos already pre-planned, so I'm not sure when I'll get around to doing these, but I really am looking forward to it. So just to show you what I've got here, I've got Dangan GB, which I have done a video on in the past. It's actually a really cool shoot 'em up for the system. There's one called Irakai, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, which is a puzzle game, which is pretty good. Another puzzle game is called Towers of Hanoi, which is a really simple one. And we've also got Dino's Offline Adventure right there, which is sort of a Game Boy D-make of that little mini game on Chrome when you don't have any internet signal. There's this one here called Mona and the Witch's Hat Deluxe, which is a really cute little platformer for the system. There's another puzzle game called Petris, which is really interesting. And the final one here is a puzzle game called Into the Blue, which is kind of like Panel de Pon. So that was a quick look at what's to come in the future. Really hope you're looking forward to all of them. And I'm already running out of space. Here's something I got from Limited Run that I haven't even opened yet. I don't know when I'm going to get around to playing this. This is Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. All I can say for now is that it has great box art, and I am looking forward to playing it at some point. I will open it up, but I'm waiting so me and my girlfriend can play through it in multiplayer, because it is a really good game, but I've already completed it on the PS3. And honestly, I ordered this so long ago that by the time it turned up, I was kind of over the excitement of it anyway, but just to show that I did get it. And another big box game, this is another one that I haven't had a chance to play yet, mostly because I can't. This is Weltris for the PC. And the reason I got this one, I haven't even opened this out of its shrink wrap. Let me just... That's pretty interesting. The inside is very shiny. You can even see the camera in the reflection there. So let's try and get this out without breaking anything. So the reason I actually got... Wow, it's even lighting my face up. The reason I got this is because I'm planning to do a video on all of Alexei Pajitnov's games, and this is one that I didn't have. And this is the IBM version, I believe. So this is actually the first time I've seen one of these. Have a look at these discs here that the game comes on. They're huge. And they are actually floppy disks, which is where the name originally came from. So it comes on 2 of those. There you go, there's the other one. I'm not even sure what sort of computer system can play these on. I'm hoping to find a download version and then just show this in the video, but that is really cool to see at least. And there's the box. And on the back of the box, it's actually got a picture of Alexei right there in the corner. He seems to be in the background of one of the stages, which is really cool. I almost forgot this. There's another homebrew game in here that I haven't had a chance to play yet. This one is called the DMG Express. So let me know if you've heard of any of these homebrew games, and let me know which one you'd like to see a video of first, because I am going to get around to doing all of them at some point. I don't know when it's going to be yet, but I will. Now, a game that I have done a video for. This is Super Rare Mixtape Volume 1, and I really enjoyed doing that video. I actually got to interview Ryan as well, who works for Super Rare. Had a great chat with him, and I really enjoyed playing all the games. I'll put it on the eye in the corner of the screen there if you want to go and watch it, and there will be a link in the description as well. But yeah, great collection, and I'm really looking forward to the next one. Oh, I almost forgot as well, there was another SNES homebrew game in there from Cat Skull Electronics. This one's called Yo-Yo Shuriken, so I can't wait to try out all of these SNES homebrew games. That might be the system that I want to take a look at after doing all my Game Boy videos. Now this is all stuff that got sent over to me by Inin Games, one of my favourite companies. They sent me these stickers here for a game called Witch Spring Refine. I don't really know anything about the game, so let me know if you know anything about it. They also sent me these posters, if I can pull them apart there you go. So really nice artwork. So I don't really know what the game's like, but I love this anime style artwork. And there was also this cleaning cloth that came in there as well, which is really nice. And another little poster there too. So let me know if you've heard of that game before. I haven't heard of it, but very kind of them to send over this stuff regardless, and I will check it out at some point. Now, that's everything that was in the first box. And now bring out the Monkey Ball box. And I'm not going to go into what came in the Monkey Ball box. I guess I can show you briefly, but I do go through all this stuff in my Banana Mania review, which is going up today. So maybe that one kind of date when this video was being made, but I was so excited to get all this stuff, and I've been absolutely loving playing through Banana Mania. There's a Switch version of the game there. I also got it on PS4, and I got it on Steam as well, so there's the game itself. There was also this banana holder. I won't go into everything, but there was loads of really cool stuff that they sent over to me. Now, something else really interesting here for the PC. This is another one of those games that I got for the Alexei Pajitnov collection. This one is called Pandora's Box. Hopefully you can see it there on the camera. This is for Windows 95, I believe. And apparently this is one of the best games that he's made outside of Tetris. So this is another one of those PC games that has the huge cardboard box, and then inside that it's just got a CD, yeah. So inside all of that, inside all of this wrapping, that's all the game really is. So what a waste of cardboard. But I am looking forward to trying this. I'm going to have to try and dig out an old computer so I can actually get it up and running properly, because I couldn't get it working on mine. But yeah, really excited for that, and I'm really excited to do the video about all of Alexei's games as well. There's way more than you would expect. Now, what else do we have in here? Some Switch games. We've got Cotton Reboot, which is a fantastic shoot 'em up. I really love the Cotton series, and there's some stuff down there as well for the Cotton series as well, which I'm really excited to get into. I picked this game up, which I'm going to play through with my girlfriend at Halloween. This one is called Monstrum for the Switch. This is some kind of survival horror game. I haven't actually played it yet. Let me know if anyone's actually played this. I know it's been out on the PC for a while. And of course, I also got Cruisin' Blast, which is absolutely fantastic. I've been having a blast with this game, pun intended. Really loved that. And the other game is WarioWare Get It Together, which I've just started playing in multiplayer, and I'm really looking forward to playing more of it. I've really enjoyed what I've played so far. Now, for the PlayStation, where I got Tales of Arise on the PS5, which I really need to play more of. I was really enjoying it, but I've just been so busy that I haven't had a chance to go back to it. So I'm about 10 hours in now, and I'm really loving what I've played so far. And I also got Need for Speed Payback, which is one of the only Need for Speed games that I don't actually have. I enjoyed what I played of this so far, but it's nothing really special. And oh, this is something really exciting. This is something that my friend Jack managed to get me from one of his friends at work. This is a ZX Spectrum. Unfortunately, it didn't come with the tape cassette reader, and it also didn't come with any AV cables. So I do need to try and find them before I can actually plug this in and do a video on it, but I definitely will do a video at some point in the future. And I just love how this looks. Even today, it still looks really cool. And 3 retro games here. I got Daytona USA 2001 for the Dreamcast. Unfortunately, like a lot of these games in this episode, I can't get any gameplay footage because I don't actually have the Dreamcast here. And I've also got Resident Evil Outbreak for the PS2. I had the second one already, but I never actually owned the first game, so really glad to get that one. Really looking forward to playing that. And Ridge Racer 7 is a game that I have been playing, but unfortunately I can't capture any footage from the PS3 at the minute because I don't have the right sort of cables, and the PS3 has some stupid copy protection on it that stops you from recording. But Ridge Racer 7, fantastic game. And the last thing in this box, and this is something that I might have already done a video on by the time this video is going live. This is called the Prism HD adapter for the GameCube, and this basically lets you use a HDMI cable and get some really crisp, clear picture out of the GameCube, and I'm really happy with the result. Now, before I move on to the boxes on the floor, this is something that I found in Aldi, and I just had to pick it up. This is a really cool Sonic pillow. I haven't really done anything with it yet. I've had it for about 2 weeks now, and it's just been sat in the corner of the room down there, so maybe I'll go and move it to the sofa after this. And this here was kind of an unfortunate package, because this isn't actually what I ordered, but the seller on eBay got really mixed up and sent me the wrong thing. And I'm going to try and find a way of getting the right thing, because it turns out that the person who wanted this ended up with the game that I ordered instead, which was another one of Alexei Pajitnov's games, but instead I got this game called Recoil for the PC in a big cardboard PC box, and I was quite surprised when I looked online. I actually found out that this was quite an expensive game, but I am going to try and get it returned and instead I'm going to try and get the Tetris Trio game, which is what I actually ordered. So fingers crossed they get back to me soon on that and I can get this sent back to the rightful owner, who's probably equally as frustrated as I am. Now we got this box here, and I believe this is more Fan Home figures. Yep. So let's get this opened up. This one's been sat on the floor for about 3 weeks now. So we got some more Street Fighter characters. We have someone called Dan. There you go, Dan with a nice pink coat. Someone called R. Mika, who looks like a superhero character. Someone called Addon. There we go. I don't even recognise any of these characters, so they must be from some of the later Street Fighter games. And this person, again, don't recognise them, is called Rose. I really don't know anything about the Street Fighter series. I'm quite surprised they keep sending me these. And along with those figures, of course, as this is Fan Home, you also get these really nice little magazines to go along with each character that give you a bit of a history. Okay, apparently he's actually from the original Street Fighter from 1987. And you can see right there, it's got like a list of all the information about him and what games he's from and stuff. So that's really cool. And I won't go into the other ones, but you get the idea. It's a really cool subscription service. They keep sending me them. I've got a huge stack of them in the other side of the room, and I'm not really sure what to do with them all. Right, I'm going to use my phone to record this because it's down here. So let's open this huge box up and see what's inside this. So we have 2 posters here, which I'll show you in a second. We have this huge Darius poster, which is really, really heavy because it's made out of that same plastic that Inin packages all their other stuff with. This looks absolutely incredible. I would love to get that up on the wall. There you go. So for size comparison, there's the box of stuff that I just unboxed, and there is the poster. So it's about the height of 3.5 of those drawers there, which is really, really cool. Oh, I'll bring this back over here. Right, I'm back. Hope you thought that poster was really cool, like I did. And the other set of stuff that they included in that package is a load of stuff for Cotton Reboot as well, which is a game that I picked up a while ago. So along with this really nice bag, they also included posters for both of the games. There's a Cotton one there and a bit of information about the game on the back, and one for Darius too. And of course, just like their other collections, also got some really nice stickers to go with them. And for the Cotton games as well, also these really cool little fridge magnet things as well. And there's 3 different ones of them. I thought they were all really nice artwork on them. That one's a bit crazy. And a bunch more stickers too. And there's also this little key ring, which if it focuses has got like shaky stuff in there, and Cotton on a broomstick, which is really cool. So really happy to have all that. Right, whoever's still here and still watching, thank you so much for sticking throughout this video. I know it's been a long one. I have a few more things that I want to show you. I'm actually recording this a few weeks after I already recorded the rest of this video because I've been away on holiday and things are just crazy busy at the minute with the house move and stuff. And I'll come back to that in just a little bit. I'll kind of turn this into a bit of a life update as well. But first of all, I want to announce the winner of the Super Monkey Ball competition, and I'll put over the screen how I came to this decision. Congratulations to, there's his name there, Cal V Design. So thank you so much everyone who took part in that Monkey Ball competition, and the game is, I've actually got it right here it is. So this game, Cal V Design, will be on its way to you very, very soon. So thank you so much for playing, and I really hope you enjoy the game. I'll get it posted on the weekend. Now, a few other things that I've got recently. So this is kind of exciting. There's a stack here, thanks to my friend Jack, who actually brought these over yesterday for me. These are all ZX Spectrum games, and there's also a few books that came with it as well. So I've got like a little poster there with a load of different games on from around the time. I've also got this instruction manual for the ZX Spectrum, and there's another manual there. That one's for the Scrabble game that I've got here. And there's also an introduction to programming guide as well, which is really cool, or an introduction to the system in general. Unfortunately, if you remember a few weeks ago when I showed off that I got the system, I don't actually have a way of loading the tapes onto it just yet. But the ones that I've got here, and I don't know anything about the ZX Spectrum, so let me know if these are any good or not. We've got Transylvanian Tower, a 3D maze adventure. We have Scrabble, and that's the one that the guide was for there. We've also got one called Biori Films? No idea. You can just about make it out that they wrote it on the side there. This one is just backgammon on just a tape that looks like someone's copied. There's another Scrabble there, so I'm not sure which one's the right one. Here's one in the box. This one is called Adventure A, Planet of Death. That sounds like a fun game. Got a cool cover on that one. I like the artwork on there. We've also got one here, Chess Clock. Don't know whether that's an actual chess game or not. There's also this here, Software Starter Pack, with a cool little keyboard design on the front. And this one called Quest Adventure. There we go. Let me know if you've heard of any of these before. And the last one we've got here is called ZX Drafts as well. So that was all of the Spectrum stuff. I'm really excited to get all the cables and actually be able to play those games in the future. Also, I can't remember if I showed this off in the main episode or not, but I got Sonic Colors for the PS4 and I was enjoying it before I went away on holiday, and I haven't really had a chance to play anything since then apart from Metroid. But as well as Metroid, I also downloaded while I was on holiday Cuphead for the Switch as well, which I've been really enjoying. I played it with some friends while we were on holiday. I actually took the Switch and used my friend's dock to play it on the TV in the apartment that we had. So that was really fun. I've actually gone all the way up to the third world now, and I've been really enjoying my time with Cuphead. I can't believe I haven't played it before this, to be honest. And the last thing that I wanted to show before I get into a few life updates, this is something funny that we won in the arcade on holiday. So this is a Mario and Rabbids figure. I thought it was an amiibo at first, and it does look almost exactly like an amiibo, but actually it's from a range called Yubi Collectibles, so it's not actually an amiibo at all. Like, if you can see there at the bottom, the base is actually completely see-through, which we didn't realise at the time, but it was only 600 tokens from the arcade, which wasn't really very much considering some of the other stuff that we got, which was a lot more. So that's it for pickups, I think. And as for updates for me, and updates for the channel, the house move is taking a lot longer than I thought it would be. In fact, I thought that next week we'd actually be in the new house, but I think it's actually going to be about another 2 months now. So unfortunately, that might be a little bit difficult for me with the YouTube channel, considering I don't have any consoles here. The only console I've got here is the GameCube, and I've pretty much exhausted the videos that I wanted to do for that system. So I've got the next 2 videos planned already. They're going to be the homebrew videos that I mentioned in the main part of this episode. But apart from that, I don't really know what I'm going to be able to do. I mean, I've got EverDrives and stuff, so maybe I can try and come up with something. So what I've actually been thinking is, before we move into the new place, I'm probably not going to be able to do that many videos here until maybe the end of December, actually, at the rate that it's going now. So what I'm going to ask you guys to do, and I'll make a community post a bit later on in the week or next week, is maybe fill up the last month or so where I'm in this flat, because we will be moving the rest of the stuff out as well. Fill that up with kind of Q&A videos. So if there's anything that you would like me to talk about in particular on the channel, not show any gameplay or anything because I won't be able to record any footage, but if there's any questions that you'd like me to answer regarding retro gaming, or regarding my collection, or regarding sort of my favourite games or whatever, let me know down in the comments below, and maybe I can do some short Q&A episodes while we're trying to wrap things up here and in the process of moving. I think that would make it a bit easier on me, because I do still want to do the weekly videos, but it is getting really difficult. I've got a new job as well, so that's also taking up a lot of time and making me quite tired, and I am travelling up to Edinburgh soon as well, so that's going to take a few more days out of the week. So Q&A videos seems like the way to go, at least until next year, and then hopefully I can pick this channel up again early next year and really run with it when I've got the amazing new setup that I'm really looking forward to getting settled in and getting everything set up. It's going to be so good. So thank you all for watching. I'll pass you back to the rest of the video that I filmed a few weeks ago to wrap this up. So let me know in the comments what your favourite thing out of this pickups episode was. I know there was a lot to get through, so thank you so much if you're still around. If you want to check out my last pickups episode and see all the cool stuff I got in that one, click the video over there. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Let me know down in the comments what games you've got recently, and I'll see you all next week for the next episode. Goodbye!